All right. Looks good. All right, see if we made enough moves in the off season.
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jacoby Brissett and the Washington football team taking on Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
All right, got our new look offense, kind of.
New battle. It's time to dance, and we are underway from FedEx Field. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin.
Got some changes at tight end, wide receiver.
And not only is he blessed physically, this guy is the quintessential gym rat. Cannot get enough football. In fact, during his rookie season, when he was charged with being the guy who brought the food to the quarterback meetings early, and they would often start at 5 in the morning, he always beat everyone else to the building and was ready to go before the rest of the guys arrived.
Okay.
On first down, Wentz.
Ah, come on, Wentz.
Is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Now, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases.
Wentz. Wow.
So here's Washington now in excellent field position to start things out. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
God, I need to be able to get rid of Wentz already. But I need my cap space. It was just brutal.
And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. He knows that his footwork always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny?
So I was not able to really improve much on my defensive line. Secondary, I was definitely able to address, improve my strong safety. Drafted a rookie free safety that has a hidden dev trait. But I kind of missed on most everything else in the draft.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
The thing with my interior is I got a young right outside linebacker, star dev trait, a middle linebacker, star dev trait, and I just got to wait for them to develop. Wow.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field, but now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
This will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Don't know what I'm going to do if Carson's missing wide open throws. Throwing to the other team.
They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll take this up only to about his 18.
John, I use mine, my man. I make sliders for the game. Paired up with some quarterback edits. Now, I had a slider video. It's mostly still accurate. There's been a couple changes. Very small.
Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now this throw caught left.
You can find the changes on my thread on Operation Sports, but the video will get you 99% of the way there. I just made and uploaded a brand new video for the quarterback edits because a lot of people were having questions on how to do improviser, what to do for the quarterback play, etc., etc. So I just made a brand new video for that. Just uploaded it.
Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. No gain there on the completion.
We moved on from Dallas Goedert in the offseason, and we went and got Njoku. I saved about $10 million spread out over 4 years by doing that. So nope, that's bad. Oh, let's go. I threw it and I thought I was throwing an interception.
The tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 43. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Now Wentz again. And this will be
Good D.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Wentz on the draw, leaves it for
There we go. Where's the flag from? We were already on the ground.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
That sucks. That was a good run.
Again, it's Wentz. And he rifles one incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver.
Shoot. Offensive line got a little better. I was able to hit on a center in free agency and drafted one.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game
Shoot.
you play. And 3rd down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Penalty screwed us up.
Now is this one sent away. Washington offense will be backed up to start.
All right, we need a better defensive performance here.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Brissett.
Let's go.
And down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around.
Our defense should be a little bit better
Being chased out left.
with that strong safety signing that I had.
But now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative. And
Otherwise, my defensive unit's pretty much the same.
taking a big shot.
My top 3 corners are the same.
And avoiding the big hit.
No, man, it's just a zoom cam. On defense, I play on normal cam. But on offense, it's zoom camera.
Brissett. Pressure gets to him and down he goes.
They called a 4 verts, and there's nobody open. He took a sack.
The sack to Fletcher Cox.
Or play action crossers.
Sacks so far in the first half.
Same thing.
If they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the
It's like that because of they're back against their
That's taken it around the 40.
end zone, so like it changes the angle when it can't do its normal zoom level.
And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10.
I want to get my new. I've got 2 new weapons on offense. I've got one of them involved.
Play action, he'll throw to start the drive. He'll get this into the hands of Travis Fulgham.
I'd like to get my other new toy involved. I haven't thrown it even. I thrown it his way once. It was intercepted.
23 yards, the final tally.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving.
I'll have them for 1 year and 1 year only, so I'd like to make the most of it.
Nice pickup.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Looking for the end zone.
Overthrown.
And too much juice. It'll
Shoot.
be out of bounds, incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Wentz.
Here we go. 1st down. Let's go.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Live to see another. They got some good corners over there, so I got to be careful where I throw it. This is not the wild card, Antonio. I got my butt kicked. This is year 3, 2022, week 1. I went through a draft
Run with Sanders.
and free agency.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I feel like my team's a little improved. Offensive line, I improved the center position.
Tying this thing up.
Otherwise, it's the same.
Strong, determined run there, Charles, to get
Wide
it
receiver,
6 points.
I did get a new wide receiver, so I took a run at Calvin Ridley in free agency, and he declined my offer. I had to give him a little less than fair asking price just because of my restraints. But anyway, so I went through and I was able to sign a pretty good, strong safety.
They kick it away.
I got a center for a 1-year deal just to boost up my center position for the year. I had to get a couple backup running backs, and I went and signed David Njoku after I let David Goddard walk to save some money. And I was able to snag Devonta Adams on a 1-year deal. He actually went unsigned in the free agency period. Nobody had enough money to sign him. So I was able, because I didn't sign Calvin Ridley, I had enough money, I was able to give him a 1-year, $12.5 million deal. So I got Devonta Adams.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
In the draft, it was a really rough draft for me compared to the year before.
The line of scrimmage.
Um,
Time, and it leaves him with 30.
I got a hidden dev trait on a free safety, and
Prepare for a stop on 30.
I did draft a center. He's a normal dev trait, but he is a 74 overall. I don't start him.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in
I signed in free agency. I signed a center who was like an 84 overall for a 1-year deal, and then of course he dropped down to a 77.
as he sends this one away.
But I'll be good at the center position for a while anyway, which will be nice. I need to shore up my right guard and right tackle. I have locked up, but they're both in their 30s, like 32, 33, so I need to address that. My left tackle
This will be accepted as
and
losing offense.
left guard both need massive improvements.
Some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
My left side's still really weak, but my right side's pretty strong. The problem was they were constantly hurt.
Out of the gun. He's got a first down and inside the midfield.
If my right tackle wasn't hurt, my right guard was hurt. If my right guard wasn't hurt, my right tackle was hurt. Like, they were never really healthy at the same time.
Came into this game saying it was It's important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Left side here to Sanders.
Ah, there we go.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
I do feel like they have a really strong front four. I mean, obviously. I do feel like I have a little bit more time to throw, though.
Run for it with Sanders.
Ah, we're going for it. 4th and 1, we're going for it. I let him walk, man. He wanted, he was 27 years old, and he wanted a 4-year deal for $31 million. And I said, nah, I can't do that. So I went and got David Njoku on a 3-year deal for like $20 million. So I saved about $10 million going with David Njoku, and that $10 million I spent on my strong safety.
Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive, how about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up.
Let's go. Finally got my new toy involved. Again, it's a 1-year deal. I won't be able to. He's 30. He's going to be 30 years old. Devontae Adams is. I won't be able to extend him. I got him on a 1-year deal. So this is like a make the playoffs type deal. I've yet to hit on wide receiver in the draft. I spent 3 picks on it last year, didn't hit it. I spent 2 picks on it this year, nothing.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for
Let's go.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles.
The offensive line, just the center position being upgraded. I can feel it already. I mean, they've got back in my grill a couple times already, but at the same time, I've had more time to throw. Even still.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah,
we'll live. So my secondary, yeah, I have 3 corners returning. Here's my draft class. Y'all can check it out, see where I went.
And maybe they can get this game tied up.
He was a 2nd-round pick. Many scouts thought he could have gone higher than that.
And I was one of them. Even though I don't scout for any particular team, I had a
first my corners are still there. Frankly, upgraded my strong safety.
They got a steal with this player.
They added a lot of talent to a roster.
I did a wait and see on my line just because my linebackers are young. They're 2nd-year players, and a couple of them have star development traits. Secondary did okay. We still gave up a lot of passing yards, but that was mostly, I think, because of my safeties being so bad. Darius Slay had 5 interceptions last season. He had 5.
The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
I need more from Avonte Maddox, man. More pass breakups, turnovers.
That'll bring up 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7 on 7 in practice.
I still have Darius Slay.
Because that's a completion he makes.
Yeah, the way he played, I had no desire to move on from him. He balled out.
Maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Brissett from the gun on 3rd.
Oh my God, he's wide open. No, the only players I really moved on from were Dallas Goedert. A couple of my lower, like my fourth and fifth cornerbacks. My starting strong safety got traded. My backup defensive tackle, Hargrove, I traded.
We'll call this play significant. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
A lot of the other position, the changes, center upgraded. Otherwise, it's a lot of positional changes that are like backups, you know. It's mostly the same team with the addition of Devontae Adams and that strong safety. Our pass rush is on fire right now. Something we did not have last year, just a four-man pass rush.
This is 3rd and 10.
We got no pressure on guys.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his second sack.
I hate when they call four verts, man.
Quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great confident corner punt. Someone's put some time.
Yeah, he is. He's 97 overall, man.
These guys get better and better. It's amazing.
He led my team in sacks last year. He had 16. Just a straight beast. No! How's that not a safety? I shouldn't have ran play action down here. Oh, we got a free rush.
That gets picked up. Quarterback really has the advantage then because they'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield.
Wow. I thought it was safety too. I wonder if it's because I tried throwing it. Give me a little breathing room. Definitely not doing no play action again down here. Oh, we had him. I went max protect. RPO, yeah. I mean, honestly, it's 14 yards to get, so I mean, I wouldn't have got nothing there with an RPO like that many yards. I don't think. I just figured I'd go max protect, take a shot.
So the punt just 2 on the return, and it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex.
Good defense.
Together a drive.
There they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Get rid of it. Yep. Yo, our pass rush is fierce. And I changed nothing. It's just guys got better. Washington's going to be nice next year.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
It really depends on how healthy Alex Smith can stay.
Out of the gun, Brissett. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be...
Yo, Brissett is struggling. Remember last year, the game that Jalen Hurts came in and saved my season? At the moment, Brissett had like 300 yards passing. He ain't doing nothing because he's running for his life.
Big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all
right,
the way
let's
into
go.
the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Eagles. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet.
Let's march down the field here.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Last year, my leading receiver, everyone thought it was going to be Dallas Goedert. It was actually Jalen Reagor.
And maybe try and find one of
He had
those
70 receptions.
one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
I didn't know that he had that many. He had 70 receptions, 9 touchdowns.
Based on a terrific offseason and runs like that on opening weekend, sure that
He had 20 more catches than the next closest
To Sanders on first down. And he'll get
receiver.
this up only to about the 33. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Flushed out right.
Ah, that was tough.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
I had initially,
The intended receiver.
I had a throw initially, but I wanted a bigger play. I was being greedy. I'm going to stay telling you Joku to block and release on Chase Young there.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He's got
Let's go!
Adams on the hookup.
It's Devontae, baby.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Let's go.
Devontae Adams.
I might have a little bit of a
7 yards.
high-powered offense here.
Add on to their lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time.
the evidence was right there.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen Stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there. Elliott on for the extra point.
Might have an early season route. Devontae Adams to Philly. Yes, sir, Jake, on a one-year deal. We snagged him. I won't be able to retain him.
Eagles touchdown.
It's going to be a 1 year, a one and done. So, I mean, I got to make the playoffs just while I'm here. That's my goal. Make the playoffs. Obviously, you want to get further than that, but let's at least get to the playoffs.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you
My
maybe
defense is feeling
keep going
stronger.
that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the deep
Pressure comes and down.
What
he
is
goes.
going on? I might restart this. This is like 7 sacks.
Cox.
I'm in 2022, Jake.
Pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
Something's off here.
Second and long, and the pass protection just has not
If
been
we get
there.
another one, I'm restarting. I won't win a game. I'm not going to let a game
After the first
win
down
because of
sack.
stuff like that.
Set. And it's incomplete. He's trying to get
He
it
ain't
to
even
Terry.
playing like himself, man. I played him twice last year. I know how he's supposed to play.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 20.
Something's off with the sacks, man.
Also lead to 4.
I should have done a profile reset.
Understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them
He's
get
being
there.
weird.
And they rallied and made the tackle.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And
I want to win this game just because of those sacks.
1st and 10. Now back to work.
Their offense can't do nothing.
In the Philly offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running
Yeah, I
I
thought.
had no
Oh,
idea how many yards I had.
I just had some young guys that I really like. You know, I obviously have Jalen Reagor. I really like Arcega Whiteside. He made some big catches for me when Travis Fulgham was hurt.
Well towards 100 here. Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they.
But yeah, he always piqued my interest because of his speed.
Quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter.
There we go.
A 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is the quarterback, Allen. The Eagles on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. I hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Get there! Ah.
That will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because
That blitz by them
slowing down this offense in the
made me
first
throw it a
half.
little sooner than I wanted.
To get off the field.
He's been a busy man here in this first
All right, if I sack him again, yo, what's up, Hayden? If I sack him again here, I'm restarting and I'm not taking it.
56 remaining.
Every now and then, Madden just be on that bull.
We remind you
Yeah, I've been off streaming for a while, Hayden. I did all my off-season stuff.
Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
I did the draft, free agency, preseason.
Here on this opening weekend. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And
No.
it'll be incomplete.
Guys, I gotta restart. He's playing really weird. Can't do it. And if you guys use, whether you use my sliders or someone else's sliders, every couple games, man, you have to reset them. It just starts playing weird. It's a Madden thing. Luckily, when you know them, it doesn't take very long. And if you tap R2 and L2, it moves it faster. Should get everything back to normal. Yeah, I'm not taking a game like that where he's just taking sacks or throwing it out of bounds. That's not a fun way to play a game or win a game. Alright, we're almost done here. Alright. I'm just going to double check him as far as the edits go. He's an improviser. Yes, average, ideal, balanced. Okay. All right. Let's try this again here. I don't want to win that way.
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. This will make it into the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
What I enjoyed watching this week...
Yo, what's up, Oliver? How you doing?
The easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. I thought the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. 16 yards, a first down.
That was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Antonio Gibson.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Brissett now. He'll get this into the hands of
Wentz still, yeah, I went back to Wentz, man. Hurts got the nod after his comeback win for me, and then just played like doo-doo. So I went back to Wentz. Good play.
That play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss.
I might actually make a trade for a quarterback this year. I'm kind of eyeing Jordan Love. Like, I kind of want to put Jordan Love as my quarterback. I haven't seen any quarterbacks. The quarterbacks that have shown up in the draft have been horrible. Like, horrible. So there's been no one to draft there.
They saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area.
Let's go.
It's a Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. There he goes, right side.
Oh, not enough juice. Oh, he did get in. Okay. We hit him on the throw. Let's go.
It was third down defensively. They were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got on.
Let's go.
Come right back on.
Come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense.
What's up, Antonio? How you doing?
And now the kick is away.
We're in year 3, man. 2022.
4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Made a couple of free agency splashes. Hoping that it's enough to get us into the playoffs.
Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes.
That's good, man. I'm glad you're doing well.
Now a give right side.
I'm glad he was not able to get outside. He might have went for another 15, 20 yards.
He's tackled it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting.
Is it holding?
Then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Okay. Justin Reed is my big safety signing, by the way, for those wondering.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got
It'll really help in the run defense as well as pass coverage.
And made it fourth down.
Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. from the shotgun, he'll throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
Let's go.
And they work this well upfield across the
Gotta use my toy. Got him for 1 year.
there at 22. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver.
He should make Jalen Rager's life a whole lot easier too.
Let's start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's because you know a player hit.
Oh, let's go.
Inside the 10.
He got away with a push-off.
All the way down to the 7-yard line.
Anybody else see that? Pushed off Landon Collins.
Now 2 completions for
We'll see the replay right
These
here.
aren't ordinary completions, they're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him?
Yeah, he pushed him off.
That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he'll take
Let's go. Now my PS5 has been fantastic. Love the thing.
7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
I got 2 former Packers.
They have all facets
Actually,
working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defense
3
a
former
touchdown,
Packers on my team.
score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that.
Devontae Adams, Jamal Williams, and I needed a safety, or not a safety, a corner, like a fishing corner, so I signed Josh Jackson.
95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Let's go. My offense could be potent, man. Just having that, finally, like a legit receiver.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll
It was tough last season, man. Jalen Rager's my best receiver, and he's a 78 overall. Like, you're just running 70 overalls, mid-70s out there against, like, 80, 85, 90 overall corners. Like, nobody gets open. Then you have a poor offensive line, so you get pressure in your face. Oh, my, what a good play call.
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
At the 39-yard line.
Come on, defense.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll whistle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Taken down.
You're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator.
Oh, wow. Ooh, he had him, too.
And find our way back into this game.
All right, we'll take the misfire. We'll take the misfire.
These DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Ah,
Robinson with a big catch.
on Darius Slay, too. This might be his last year with me, too, man. He's getting kind of old. He'll start going down.
Keeps the drive alive. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and
That
10
was a dot,
at the 48-yard line.
and that was not a dot.
And it's incomplete. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And it's 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big
Oh,
gun.
good run
In this
play.
case, just a little bit too much.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there.
That's a good play.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both.
Here we go.
run and
Take away that
passing.
cutback.
You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
See if we can't just
Gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
tighten up just a little bit here.
Stacked up there in the middle of the line, a lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Good pressure, boys. Now, do I play coverage or do I bring some pressure on him?
Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him.
We're bringing pressure.
Completion. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Brissett sets to throw it. Fourth down.
Let's go.
After Philly's defense stands tall.
I didn't even see if oh, we had a good defensive play call against that corner strike. Yeah, he had nowhere to go with that.
For the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will get themselves on the board here at 4.
It's all right.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such.
I'm also going to be moving on from Miles Sanders. This is his last year. Will not be re-signing him. I'll have to address that need in the draft more than likely.
But their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They will run for the first.
Good blocks.
Miles Sanders. He'll have a first down.
Let's go.
And all the way up to the 46.
A new offensive line.
And that
Half new offensive line.
right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
He's doing work. I don't like this.
They'll run with Sanders.
Oh, look at those blocks.
And he'll work it across midfield.
Those are blocks we just weren't getting before. And it starts at the center position.
Two plays, they've moved it a combined
That upgrade at center.
consecutive plays now on the offensive line.
He gets out there and he gets mobile
Seen the confidence rise after
and he hits those blocks.
arrogance now. And that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15.
This offense, ladies and gentlemen, this offense could be potent.
28 yards.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
The first carry now. This is Williams.
Shoot, that's all right.
This time as they're going to stop him right
I didn't like that. I like this play better. I wanted her in the bubble screen, but
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
good blocks. Let's go. That's 6.
And he is into the end zone.
Let's go.
Philadelphia. 15-yard touchdown grab.
Offense, baby. Offense is lethal.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
I get why Green Bay was so good this year. With Devontae Adams and a bunch of trash around him. Because he just opens everything up.
And it's 21-3. 5 plays there on that drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
3. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after
It might be an easy win, man. Our offense is looking good right now. But
this taken in about 4 yards.
I learned not to count my chickens
Decide to not bring this one
in the
out.
Broncos game
Will begin at the 25.
and that Giants game.
Washington as they come onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really
And to be fair, I mean, one of my touchdowns was a pick 6.
In today's game,
So I've only actually scored 14 points on offense.
and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. From the 27, Brissett.
There we go. We hit him as he threw it.
Left sideline
Let's go.
He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. Third down here.
Yo, I was able to get.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
I'm getting pressure. I like this.
Brissett
That was so frustrating last year. I'm getting pressure. Come on.
dancing to his
Nope.
left. And he
I screwed
takes
that
us
up.
beyond the 35 before going out of
And he got the first down.
Open downfield, he keeps it himself for a
But we're getting pressure. And that was something I could just never do
37-yard line.
last year without blitzing, it felt like.
3 is your score after 1.
Score Eagles 21, Washington 3.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go, Fletcher Cox. He's a beast.
2nd and 12.
This is his last year with me too, man. He's about to be a free agent. And I am not going to re-sign him.
Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Play action now. Brissett.
There we go. Finally got a sack.
Too much this time. Down he goes.
3 scores
Let's
down.
go,
They
baby.
haven't time yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. That's caught. It's Robert Todd.
We're getting right in his grill
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion.
with a 4-man rush.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication.
It's coming
we saw
back.
there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
You know, after the way I got my butt handed to me against the Rams
Accepted.
Automatic first down.
and the Bucks, feels nice to
And negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20.
deliver a little bit of a smackdown here.
They'll run in Sanders.
Mm.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
That's out to the
Oh,
left side and complete.
we almost had that extra
He's
block.
behind it after a gain of 4, up to
And
the
Chase Young's hurt.
25-yard line. And now
Now's the time to
will be
take
called
some shots
as
here.
Washington has an injured player down on the field. Hate to see
He's
this
not out there to
week
harass me.
of the season. We'll be back. Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Off target.
Throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eye.
You know what's crazy there is I had time to throw still, but I'm so used to my offensive line being so horrible that I rushed to throw
They gave it a shot down.
and kind of panicked a little bit. And it led to that, to throw into a not open receiver off target.
46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football.
That was a good run.
Any way possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Something to get in the ball. We'll see if they can do it.
And 1 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett.
Oh, let's go.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit.
Both our sacks are off his
Running
play
start
action.
right back to the backfield for him.
I think they'll maybe learn to...
A chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot
holding?
anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean,
Picked it anyway.
oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them
Their offensive line cannot handle my pass rush right now.
Football right there. have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably
And they're not running a lot of quick routes. They're trying to go deep on me.
A 45-yard punt.
Which makes no sense. Like, try to hit me quickly.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
All right, Chase Young's still hurt. We're going to try to take advantage of it.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. Steps away.
I should have just kept running. I stopped. I was going to throw it, and I should have kept running.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Throwing on second down. Wentz. Caught on the right side by Adams.
There we go, Devontae.
Reception good for 7.
Give us a decent
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
third down here.
receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
I don't want to go to Rager on this quick slant.
On third down, they turn to Sanders.
Let's go.
Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground.
We're just gashing them.
You get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Wentz now on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Yo, this is stealing candy.
10 more there and another first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Yeah, you press Adams when I run the ball here.
On first and 10,
Good play.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive.
Yo, if he wins, if he gets a release, if he gets a release off this, it's over.
You can wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
Shoot.
Taken in by Sanders.
They had safety help.
Just 2, and it'll be third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
I should have just went back up that way.
They stopped him short of the first down. Right
Shoot.
24. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to get the first down, but the defense got there.
Okay, thank you, Wind.
The field goal is good. Makes the score Eagles 24.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline.
25-yard
Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense.
All right, we're in cruise control now.
Here, realizing he has no catches. They've targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it.
Whoa, there we go.
That he likes to run. Maybe even run a reverse or some type of
Josh Sweat is having himself a game.
Get him active and involved in the game. You just try and find ways to get him going, and it doesn't have to be something that's big downfield.
Maybe kind of like in basketball, just a shooter seeing the ball go through, you get him a rep, get him more comfortable.
I agree with that.
Oh, good play call.
Solid screen and give him an easy look.
Well, to this point, no catches. And he's taken
Shoot.
down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed.
We're locking up Terry McLaurin. I like that.
We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in
Yo, this first half is flown.
with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now left side, a completion.
He lost yards on that.
That second down play.
That was stupid.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Oh, he dropped it. Let's go.
Although they won't get the same credit.
Brissett is having a bad game.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere.
Oh, my God. Holding every time. Block in the back every time. Holding. Oh, I know. It's horrible. The sideline logic is absolutely horrible. And you know, here's the thing. You know they don't even play their own game because if they did, you could play. You just play one game against the CPU and you realize it.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Ah, good effort, Rager.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
A quick throw into the hands of Rager.
Here we go.
Just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough.
Devontae gets out there and blocks. Oh, this is 3rd and 1?
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders.
Yo, that center upgrade has been huge.
It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
A gain of 13 yards. And
From the gun, it's Wentz. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back.
Let's go.
He'll be out just a yard or two shy.
Offense is on point right now.
It's an impressive 31-yard gain.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Incomplete, a drop.
We had him.
Third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst.
Had him.
No, not on first.
He would have let him just a little bit more.
Regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And only able to get 2 here.
Not a keeper by the QB.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Wentz. And that is
They got pressure. Shoot.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Oh, no, I'm going to miss this.
And this one is going to just
Barely.
tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will extend the lead out to 24. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half.
After this first half, I'm not feeling just the playoffs.
Getting set to go.
I'm feeling like a deep playoff run here with my defense and offense.
They're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is
Just performing.
expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him.
We're lucky they couldn't get in bounds there.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game, because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want tackles.
Let's just get to half.
They get tired or they get out of position or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. So we've reached... All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Oh, I get the ball first? That's right. Read that pick six.
Fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Okay.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime.
Blitz.
Oh, I had him. Why do they... How come they're always in a blitz whenever I run play action? It just makes no sense. Like, how come I can never run play action they're not blitzing?
The lockers with that 2-3 score deficit. You're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Over the middle, and it's in.
Oh, come on, Njoku.
We get ready for third down. Let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this
They
drive.
blitzed, we had time, I find you open, and you drop it.
Because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down.
We can make this one pretty
That
simple.
sucks. That sack and that drop just derailed the drive.
To his running back, but how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Luckily, our defense has been on fire.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back.
No, running game is not there for you guys.
So maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well. And if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brissett. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they get him down,
Shoot.
but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They are really sticking with the run.
Pushes way up to about the
And we've been boxing it up.
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett.
Oh, we had a free rusher.
This one down to Gibson. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one.
Third down.
In the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Ah, they got it,
And he
man.
has the first down yardage before
I can't believe how much they're running the football.
It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs.
Third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first
Considering the score.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
That might not have been a catch, but
The gun, Brissett.
there's 5 yards.
Got a man. It's
Not worth a challenge when I'm up.
And he's gonna
You know,
be out of bounds down around the 30.
when you're up what I'm up,
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I don't want to waste the challenge for a 5-yard gain. You know what I mean?
Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball
You know,
in the hands of their playmakers.
Baker Mayfield was a free agent. I'm shocked that they didn't go for him. They're like one quarterback, like a good quarterback away.
And he has another set to throw on first. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Let's go.
He's sacked back around the 28.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Brissett from the gun on third. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're
God, we just keep harassing him.
incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have.
I love it.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
So out comes a field
Like, I don't even have to
goal for the
blitz,
second
and
time
we
today.
are harassing him.
First attempt, this from 45. And this one is right down the middle. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
But I don't know, you guys see the difference? Like the first half of that first one, like I had like what 7 sacks because he's playing differently. He's still playing bad, but he's not. I'm not winning because he's taking sacks nonstop. Like he's getting rid of the football, even with the pressure. I have 3 sacks.
That's the way they should look at it.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Oh, they're in a zone.
Looking to throw on second down.
Ooh, ooh, I'm lucky.
They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Wentz to throw.
Ah, yeah, or in my grill.
Has to be a little bit of frustration.
I had him open.
Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
It's 4th down.
On is the punt team now as this one's
Had him though.
and a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. The Washington
That's where a
offense
throw under
take
pressure
over
rating would be
again.
nice.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense,
Our defense feels very stout. Again, 72 overall quarterback we're going against here, but still. He put up like what 20-something points against me
And his throw is
week
incomplete.
15.
that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a
And he's just
conversion
out of
as they
rhythm.
come up on third down.
4-man rush is just getting to him.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And
See, like he can't even wait to see how people get down there. I had Josh Sweat just on him.
on third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball.
It's caught.
Oh,
It's
wow.
25.
Let's go.
It finally goes down.
Into double coverage.
Reaching the 21.
When you're lucky, you're lucky. When you're on fire, you're on fire.
Really step into one and get that 6'5" frame behind it. He can really launch it.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, But when you're hitting the bombs like those,
Look at that.
look out.
And that one
Wow,
turning
between
and even
both of them.
63 yards in the air. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Obviously a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Sanders toss left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Jake Elliott on.
No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
Sorry about that.
I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working.
Jeez, phone's blown up.
This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll try the left side. Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards, a 1st down. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help the running game as well.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game.
Keep getting phone calls. Things keep popping off. I'm going to have to end the stream, guys, at the end of the 3rd quarter. I got some stuff that just came up. I do apologize. I don't think the outcome of this game is in question, though, so we'll see you in week 2.
No touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation, very few explosive plays.
I do kind of want to see they finally got their offense going a little bit.
Break one off, but a nice game there.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 24-yard line.
3 yards to go on 2nd.
All right, guys. Thank you for checking out the stream. Sorry I got to end it early, but we'll be back.